Some NC State students were left stunned after their landlord tried to charge them $23,000 in fines when they moved out.
Sure. I'm very grateful for the fact that y'all are interested in this, because this is certainly one of those ones that we were just hoping that, something like WRAL would get involved and get the word out there.
5 on your side's Keely Arthur learned the reason behind the charges and what landlords can legitimately bill their tenants for. Keely?
Gerald, we know that beer pong and less than ideal living situations are kind of part of the quintessential college experience. But this story takes things to a whole other level. We're here on Dixie Trail. Now, this is an ideal location for NC State students because it is so close to the campus. And this is where Lisa Eustathiou owns 4 rental properties, including this home and then that brick home just across the street. Now, legal services tells me they have a long history of complaints with this woman. The latest, an astronomical fine over a wooden table.
When Tyler Parziale and his friend bought this table,
So is this like a beer pong table?
Yeah.
they had no idea the turmoil it would bring.
And do homework, or when we had it in our living room, we play board games on it. It's just a general.
You can put food on it for like
Exactly.
a cookout.
All-purpose table.
He can do all those things now in peace, but not when he lived on Dixie Trail, a property owned by Lisa Eustathiou. That's her, Tyler says, inside 410 Dixie Trail with Tyler and his roommates. He says confrontations like this one were common, as were fines. Tyler did what most college students would do in this situation. He called his mom.
And the charges were ridiculous. Exterminator dispatched to get rid of rodents due to trash accumulation. A ruined microwave.
But the table remained the sticking point.
She hated that table.
She eventually paid someone late at night to come try and take it from us.
You heard that right. Tyler alleges Eustathiou had a worker come into their rental unannounced to take the table. But things got even worse after they did move out. Not only did Eustathiou refuse to return the security deposit, she charged them $150 for the worker's failed retrieval, plus $50 a day for an entire year for refusing to remove the unallowed patio furniture. Total price, more than $23,000.
3 zeros, yeah.
To justify the charges, Tyler says Eustathiou pointed to Sections 6 and 7 of the lease, but those particular sections deal with the removal of garbage.
We went to the Raleigh city government site. We found the definition for trash, refuse, garbage, all of it sort of related to organic matter or car products. And we were able to cite that and be like, this isn't garbage by the city laws. You just don't like how it looks.
Hey, Lisa?
We called Eustathiou.
We want to give you every opportunity to talk.
When we told her why we were calling, she got upset and refused to say anything on the record.
We're looking to get the answers.
A joint investigation by WCNC Charlotte and WRAL News 5 on your side found records showing this isn't the first time she's tried to recoup money at the end of a lease, charging thousands of dollars to 2 additional groups of students who rented 2 of her other homes. In those cases, parents say the landlord also kept their security deposits. Michael Avery is an attorney we spoke with Student Legal Services at NC State.
The thing that's interesting is like there's so much consistency amongst the complaints. It's like, we know that these are different people. They're at different properties or, living in the same property that somebody lived at before, but the complaints all tend to be very, very similar.
How long has she been on your radar, to your knowledge, legal services radar?
I've been with the office as an attorney since 2009, and at least since then.
Don't mind the Halloween decorations we have up.
Tyler is now living somewhere else. He says Eustathiou is still asking for the money, which he won't pay, and wants this story to be a cautionary tale.
I'm pretty sure she knows she can't get this money out of us, but she hopes that, with a big font and a letter at your door and a big number, you're going to just pay.
Yeah, according to legal aid, landlords cannot indiscriminately charge fees or fines that were not in the lease or agreed upon. If they try to do that, they could face financial penalties. Now, as I said before the story started, this is all over a beer pong table. This is one of Eustathiou's properties, and it looks like a very, very similar table to the one that Tyler had. I wonder if they're having the same trouble. Speaking of trouble continuing with this landlord, just during the commercial break, some students in another one of Eustathiou's properties stopped me saying they're having issues with her right now. Gerald?
We know you'll stay on top of this because I'm sure we haven't heard the last of it. Keely Arthur live in Raleigh. Thank you, Keely.